This is a review of the SoundDew wireless water-resistant speaker. Inside the box, you'll find the speaker itself, which weighs in at 4 3/8 ounces. You have an auxiliary cable to put in a wired device that doesn't have Bluetooth. The auxiliary cable is 40 inches long. Here you have a charging cable. One side's a USB, the other end is a micro USB, and it is 10.5 inch long. I failed to mention here that these ends are 3.5 millimeter stereo jacks. Then you also have a brief instruction manual. This little speaker is water resistant to IPX4. IPX is the international standard, which means it will stand splashing water for roughly 5 minutes. This speaker contains a lithium battery that you can charge. The charging time will take 2 to 3 hours, and when it's fully charged, the speaker will play up to 10 hours. This is a nice small speaker. It's coated in rubber. It's water resistant, not waterproof, so just be aware of that. It's not made to be under a jet of water like in a shower directly onto it, but if a little bit of splashy water is around it, that's going to be okay. Here you see you have a port that you can open up, and underneath that is a USB micro input port that you use to charge the battery with. You plug in the charging cable there, and once you do that, you can plug it into your computer or any USB AC wall source and charge the battery. In addition, under this tab is the auxiliary input port. So if you have a non-Bluetooth device, you can plug the auxiliary cable into here and plug the other end into the headphone jack. And when you do so, you can play your music and not use Bluetooth. Just remember, when you have this flap open, charging, or you have it open to use the auxiliary port, it is not water resistant anymore. This has to be in place. I'm going to show you how to pair this device up. Before I start, I want to make sure the Bluetooth of my phone is on. I'm going to touch settings. I'm going to touch the Bluetooth setting, which is off. I'm going to slide it till it says it's on. You can see it spinning. You can see I have this turned on. It's ready to go. I'm going to push the multifunction button here in the middle and hold it until the red and blue LEDs on the front flash. There it came on. And now you see it flashing red and blue. SoundDew appears over here, which is the name of the company. I'm going to touch that. It's spinning here. And now it's paired, and it's ready to play my music. I'm now going to play a song over the speaker, and after it plays a few seconds, I'm going to stop it. Then I'm going to play another song for you and show you the interaction between the volume control on your smart device and the speaker. As you can see, the volume is okay. It's not the loudest speaker I've heard, but the tone and the quality of the music is quite good. I'm now going to play the Star Spangled Banner. It's an uncopyrighted song, and then when I play it, I'm going to turn the volume down and turn it back up with this control, and you'll see how both these volumes, this one and this one here, have to pretty much be all the way up to get good volume. If you hook this up and you don't have good volume, it's probably because the volume control on your device is turned down. Here you can see how the volume interacts. So if you don't have any volume, you've got to have both of these turned up. Bluetooth connection on this is pretty good. The specification calls for a transmission distance between the two of line of sight of roughly 33 feet. If you have walls between you and the two devices, it can be less. I was at least 45 or 47 feet away and had no difficulties at all. I was really surprised. In addition to just being a Bluetooth speaker and a wired speaker if you like, there's also a microphone in this device that you can do hands-free phone calls. If somebody were to call you, you'll hear the incoming chime over the speaker, and you reach down and lightly touch the multifunction button. By pressing it, you'll pick up the phone call. When you're done with the phone call, you press the multifunction button again, and then you'll go back to your music right where you stopped. If you want to play and pause and skip songs, You have to do that from your smart device. The speaker is covered in a nice silicone rubber case. It's quite flexible. You can see me twisting this handle. This is made to hang it up in the shower, for example. I would just make sure, if that's what you're going to do, that you make sure that no water is streaming directly onto it. If you're looking for something that's small and portable that you can take outside, the water resistance helps with that. If it gets a little wet from the rain, it's not going to bother it. You don't want to drop it in the pool or drop it in the ocean. But you can take it to the deck and listen to your music, listen to your audiobooks. I'm going to play the Star Spangled Banner and while an incoming phone call comes in so you can see the result. Hello.
Hello.
Where you at?
I'm at the store. I'm getting ready to come home.
Okay, well, I'm doing a review on a speaker. When you get a chance, just let me know you're home.
Okay. Sounds good, though.
It does. Okay. You sound good too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
As you can see, the call came in. The caller was clear, and she could hear me, and I could hear her. And all I did was touch the multifunction button here on the side, and this became my microphone and speaker combined. Overall, I like this product a lot. I rated it 5 stars. This review is done by JJCEO. I'd like to tell you I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.